welcome back to Making a Difference here on Buzz TV. I'm your host, Wayne Veldsman. On Making a Difference, each week we interview nonprofit leaders and change-making entrepreneurs all around the difference that they're working to make in this world. Today, I have an amazing entrepreneur and nonprofit leader to share with you, Mr. Greg Cannady, the co-founder of One Voice for Change. They're doing some amazing work over there. I'm going to let him tell you all about it. Greg, welcome.
Thank you for inviting me, Wayne. I'm great. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Our pleasure. And so I was doing a good amount of research into One Voice for Change before the interview started. But why don't you tell everybody just a little bit about the organization?
Well, One Voice for Change was formed to bring equal learning opportunities to children around the world. I've been teaching for 37 years, and I've seen what it's like in schools where they have the resources to accomplish great things. And I've also traveled around and see what it's like in areas where they don't have the opportunities or resources, even windows into what that might look like. And so we started this organization to try to fix that. And I'm happy to say that it's been a wonderful adventure. I hope that we've changed a lot of lives, and the perspectives for the future look amazing. Our most recent adventure is building CubeSats with a lot of schools in Peru and working with aerospace mentors from around the world in doing so.
Wow. So, I mean, you're doing worldwide learning, right? So I sort of have two questions. One, you mentioned you're busy building CubeSats. What exactly is that?
Well, I'll tell you what. We just finished our third year of an aerospace adventure called Martian Greenhouse. How do you grow plants on Mars? And our lead mentor is Dr. Emily Matula, who trains astronauts for NASA out of Houston. So we've been doing that. That's been going really well. And I'm able to meet all these aerospace professionals. And we found out about the wonder of CubeSats, these small satellites that are literally changing the world. And how do we train the workforce of the future? How do we let people all around the world, especially students, know that this is a thing? And anything that they know about it is going to really position them well for this very rapidly growing sector that you see literally in every country.
Wow, Cube satellites, pretty unbelievable. And so, you guys are One Voice for Change. I noticed that on your website, you said you're listening to their voice for change, students. And I think you're a little bit more student driven as well. So how is that different than, I guess, normal education, maybe based on your experience as a teacher for the last long time?
So our approach is the students do all the work. That's how they learn. The teachers don't teach. Instead, they facilitate a relationship with subject matter experts. And this can be in any sector. We've worked in healthcare. We've worked, of course, in aerospace and in the arts, like music as well. So we have been able to fine-tune the framework for these collaborations that have largely been virtual. But we've also done some in-person work in Belize and Mexico and other places as well, too. But anyway, the subject matter experts know that they're there to listen to students, to listen to the students' passions. And then they're not there to talk to the students about their careers and how important they are. They're not there to build curriculum or design lessons or do classroom management. They literally are there to listen to the passion of the students, and together, the students and the subject matter experts doing something that is meaningful to both parties. And then our teachers are trained and learn how to facilitate this relationship. And of course, we need like a guiding question. So how to grow plants on Mars was the guiding question for Mars Greenhouse. And CubeSats, this project is going to be in collaboration with Society for Hispanic Professional Engineers, the United States Air Force STEM Outreach, SwarmX, which is a group of universities that are coming in to help us mentor this. And I don't know, it's just like all hands on deck to bring this wonderful topic to life for these students. And what What the students add is why it means something to them. If you're on the Amazon River and you're building a CubeSat and you're sending it up and you're collecting data about the atmosphere for the purpose of maybe solving like climate change or something like that, those are the perspectives that the industry people need to hear as well if they're going to solve these big problems.
Yeah, unbelievable. Wow, great job. You guys are reinventing almost the education system with bringing in industry experts, right? And then actually listening to what people want to learn about and then coming together to solve problems. Greg, it sounds like you guys are making a huge difference over there at One Voice for Change.
We are.
Thank you so much for that. And hey, thank you for your time today as well. I appreciate you coming on and sharing some.
Good. I encourage everyone to check out our website. If you know industry professionals, send them our way. You said reinventing. I would say it's actually simple. It's building relationships. And that's what we do.
Relationships. Wonderful, wonderful. Well, thank you so much for being here. And thank you, everybody else, for tuning in today. As Greg mentioned, if you want to learn more about him and what they're doing over there at One Voice for Change, you can visit us over at iwantabuzz.com. And until next time, you've been listening to Making a Difference.